Okay, original Scorpio, November 23rd to November 29th. Scorpion. Last reading of the day. I've got Wednesday, significant, lungs and thyroid. Mercury. We just went through a retrograde. So if you're coming out of that, you can be a little bit like maybe depressed or something. Do something that brings you up, keeps your vibration, your frequency a little bit more high, so you don't fall into the category of depression or anything like that, especially since we haven't been getting so much sun lately. It can take a toll on a person. Make sure you're getting your vitamins and stuff like that. Quicksilver, I'm seeing if you're quick to speak, you know, make sure the words that you're speaking, because words are very, very powerful, right? So make sure the words that you're speaking, it's not like the whole silver tongue idea. Make sure that you're not trying to swindle or convince anybody to do something out of their comfort zone, something that's not like meant for them, because everybody has free will. It's very important to remember that. So I'm going to get one card. Feminine energy, one female card, feminine energy for the original Scorpion, Scorpius. Topaz is really good if you want to hold on to Topaz. That may help. Seeing in the form of a ring, maybe a pendant, more so a ring. Topaz is the yellow gem. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. One feminine card, one female card. Reluctance, a little bit of reluctance. Maybe being stuck in old ways, old programming, old ways of thinking or something like that. Feminine energy, oh, that comes right out there. Ambition. Moving forward, number 39, which is 12, which is 3. So I'm seeing in the background, it almost looks like waves, emotion, waves. Energetically, it could be movement forward. Waves are very powerful too. It almost gives you like a boost. Got a balance between water and fire energy there, which is good. Clarity, almost like golden wings. So something's lifted you up, moved you forward, or maybe you're going to be, again with the topaz, the idea of yellow, which is sacral, or sorry, your solar plexus, which is your like inner child, your sun, your solar energy. That's really important. Let's see. Stay focused. I don't see you being too swayed with emotion. You're pretty balanced in emotion. Scorpio energy. You don't guilt tripping and reverse psychology and all that stuff doesn't really work on you. You kind of separated yourself from that. You can decompartmentalize, and you also have a way of detaching yourself from certain emotions that don't serve you, which is really good to have. Number 39. 39. Nike, ambition. The Greek goddess Nike asks you to be present to the beauty and richness discovered in your life so far. You have come the distance, so what are your wins? Celebrating them right now is very key to enable you to co-create even more. You live in a world where you may have felt that you were not allowed to celebrate your victories, lest you become cut down or shamed for being self-centered. Perhaps you were raised in a family that discouraged you from shining in an authentic way. Being successful at the game of life requires you to refuse the message that you are too much or not enough. Your biggest win is to be yourself. Authenticity, by the way, is the highest vibrational frequency, is self-love. Okay? Accepting yourself exactly as you are, releasing the idea that you're flawed in any way. Obviously, you still want to leave room for self-improvement too, for certain things that'll help you. And expressing yourself with authenticity. This is true power of the victory goddess Nike, expressed through you. The goddess has another message to share. If you've been struggling to move to the next level of your life, working hard and putting the time and effort in, you will soon find you are finally winning. Your determination and commitment to your intentions and manifesting in your life with beautiful results will come to fruition. When you are winning, the world wins too. Just remember to share your bounty with those deserving. In your opinion, you can choose who you keep in your bubble, who you don't. That's up to you. Your alignment message. Are you so determined to win right now that you're running like a racehorse with blinders on? So it means you can't see along the sides of you in your peripheral. You can't see what's going on around you. It's almost like you're just got the tunnel vision going on, right? Beware of unbridled ambition and strident need to win. You may have become influenced only by your wants and forget to ask yourself if what you want is for your highest good. Perhaps the job you want so badly won't be good for you, or that unavailable partner you're so determined to be with will never actually truly love you back. Night gives you the alignment task of now to get real with yourself. Comparing yourself with others may have triggered jealousy and envy. It is time to step out of this race and recognize that you are where you need to be right at this very moment in time. Your life is a marathon, not a sprint to your next goal. Your only competition should be with yourself, so choose how you want to feel about your life and who you want to become, who stays in your life and who does not, and then take the steps towards your highest intention. Cheer on others who are successful and learn not to focus too much on what they're doing, but what you're doing. Learn from them and help those who are struggling. You can learn from others as well, even those that are not in the same they haven't reached the same level as you, you could still learn from them as well if you listen. So place in the world, your place in the world is assured. So remember that however long it takes you to live your life to its fullest will be perfect. It's like divine timing. Okay, so that's that. I get one card for night ambition. Moving forward is important. Again, I'm seeing a topaz. If you want to wear that, that might help. Hematite, I believe, is for cleansing. If you want to use that. Seeing the number 3 as well. 3, Wednesday. Chariot, moving forward. Devotion to doing what's right. Being able to take the reins of your life and steer in whatever direction you need to go, which is good. We got the number 7. Lucky number 7. You've got good knowledge on both the light and dark side, which is going to help. You've seen a little bit of both. You've felt your share of emotions on both sides. You've managed to find a way to stay in the middle. It's movement forward and knowing to do what you need to do, even though other people around you may have an influence on you. You're pretty stubborn in your ways, so that's not necessarily a bad thing, as long as it's not hindering you from any kind of self-growth. Because sometimes we can be stubborn. We reach that wall of ego and we just don't really want to move forward because you're in your pride or your ego, and it's almost like you're saying, well, why do I need to, right? And that can kind of cause some stagnancy. It doesn't really help you any. It's the ability to move forward and say whatever's going to be coming towards me, you know, you have learned more than enough. You can handle any situation and not be too stubborn about what the outcome is going to be, or that you need to make any changes for anything moving forward. You stand in your own energy. You stand in your own right, your own power. You don't let you run people over sometimes, which is, you know, a trait a lot of leaders have that tend to run other people down, but you don't really need to step on other people to get to whatever position you're trying to get to, especially if you're already at it. You don't need to tear other people down. Just keep that in mind, okay? I feel the need to pull one more, just one more for this one. 7 of Swords. Learning to think before you make any decisions. It's almost like collaborating or pulling together all your swords, making sure you have a game plan, making sure that you are strategizing before you move forward in advance, which is not a bad thing either. Okay, Hopefully that helps.